Arcology Air Terminal. That's right. We were going to go rescue some hostages from a hangar, I think, at the Arcology. I think they're being held hostage by whatever that terror group is. The Templars, the Order or something. Hello? I'm in a lift. Can't see shit. The monitor's got to warm up. A wee bit better. One of those ones that you can drag around the screen and it like repeats itself everywhere.
Young enemy, thy name is Pliable. How quickly you kindle a faith in a brother you never knew.
Maybe I plan to kill him like the Illuminati want me to.
Then your ear bends to the worldly wiseman, to continue the archaic analogy. The smallest breeze carries you off nature's straight and narrow path, which is ever eroded by the human lust for transcendence.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Children Dumiel lusts for worldly power. J.C. Denton, what's left of him, lusts for worldly bliss. And to both of them you are nothing but a finely wrought tool.
I suppose you're entitled to your opinion.
Why so hostile? I'm not evil.
I'm not evil, says the evil man.
Confined you up until now. Just allow my scientist, Dr. Todd, to scan your cell nuclei and leave Paul alone.
You're asking me to join the Templars?
You already joined. At the kiosk on level 107, remember?
Oh, do we infiltrate them and just not do anything they ask? Or do we tell them it was a joke? I'm thinking the latter. But also I don't know how smart the pathing, like the quest pathing in this game is. Is it going to lock me out of the good ending if I go, make me a knight? Is it going to suddenly change my personality? Am I going to become evil? Stop talking about how my stream will break and help me. I'm just gonna go a second.
Summons. Please make me a knight.
Excellent. By the sword and the trowel and the honor of the Magister Templi, I pronounce you a knight of the Rosy Cross.
Amen.
Now prove your sincerity.
She's gone full evil.
Give my scientists what they need.
That sure was a quick ceremony.
We don't have time for niceties. Dr. Todd is waiting for you in the flight bay. Do as he asks. As long as you cooperate, my paladins will hold their fire. I will have additional instructions for you when you reach Liberty Island.
Okay. We're going to go down there, steal everything that's not nailed down, trank.
Preparing to meet you in flight bay 23, but the pilot beacon seems to be offline.
Okay.
I'll need to activate it before I can land.
No, I meant my character. Like, I suppose she's like pamming it up a little bit, isn't she?
Time to get to the bottom of this.
Who are you?
Hear me if you're there. Leave now.
These are Templar guys. Oh wow, there's a lot of Templar
Is
guys.
someone paying us a visit?
Whoever was making that noise seems to have slipped away. By the Grail!
That's a bit literal, isn't it?
What
By
do
the
you
Grail.
think this is now?
What do you think this is now?
Could be a bogey.
Oh wait, what? Sweet. Loads of cool stuff upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Could be a drill.
Yes. This
Excuse me, I'm trying to drink water to restore my health. Get out of my way.
Who's there?
I think we should just rush them, but the captain won't give the order.
We're trapped. I can't believe SSC Command let us get into this mess. Dr. Nassif, how are you doing in the middle of all this?
I'm doing okay for now. The Templars are right at our door, but at least they're giving us a breather. I just hope the rescue flight gets here before the next volley starts.
It is almost too much to comprehend right now, especially considering how fast the Templars seize control of this city.
They've got to be stopped. Their main objective was to capture Paul Denton from a possible lab here in the arcology, which they succeeded in doing. We have intel that he's being held in Flight Bay 24.
What do you think they're planning?
They will eventually murder him. You can't let all our hard work be destroyed by these lunatics. On some instinctual level, you feel a basic kinship. You know there's bond. Please, Alex, save Paul.
Oh, is that a biomod canister? Thanks.
Don't need any more bloody canisters. I have 11 black market canisters and 7 normal ones. I suppose I could respec anything at this point. So that's fun.
Repairing damage. Functionality restored.
Right, this is number 23. I think that's my ride.
I hate this lipstick.
Oh, hey.
Wait a minute, you aren't my pilot.
Do I look like her?
I have 5 pilots, and you aren't any of them. This is just perfect.
Had any trouble with the Templars?
Trouble? Trouble? Not at all, unless you count canceling a major concert, getting trapped in a war zone, and practically starving to death without even a number to call for room service.
Maybe I can help get you out of here.
Oh, sure. I'll wait for my own people, thanks. I don't want to get myself shot.
Oh no, never meet your heroes. They're nothing like the AI spy bot version of themselves. Detective Dirk Murchison. I knew she was trouble the moment she walked into my office. She was the kind of woman who never went to Lower Seattle without a pair of sentinels on her leash. Yet here she was on my doormat, rain-soaked, alone, and vulnerable. Why was I so afraid? Is this some bad fiction? Yep. Is this her stuff? Wow, a whole bunch of items that they only made like one lot of. I don't need that.
Hey, back off. I don't know you, so leave me alone.
There is another. There is another.
At least I get to wear a cool uniform.
They expect me to use force in a situation like
Here
this.
we go.
Oh. You really think grenades is...
SSC needs business.
I didn't... What is going on? Fucking hell. I guess that's her stuff? I guess we rescue her and then steal her stuff. She probably doesn't care about it once she's gone. Alright, let's go talk to this guy again.
Young enemy, thy name is...
I didn't know it was her stuff.
How quickly you kindle a faith in...
Maybe I plan to...
Then your ear bends to
I love it when...
Chairman Dumiel.
I suppose you're entitled...
Why so hostile? I'm not...
You're asking me to join...
You already joined.
That was a practical...
You were sincere.
Sorry.
You felt a spark of curiosity.
I talked to a dweeb in pajamas and laughed my ass off as I walked...
You were an arrogant fool.
I just wanted to hear the other dialogue.
Dr. Todd is waiting for you in the flight bay. Give him what he needs, or my paladins, who have been instructed to hold their fire, will instead execute you. I will have additional instructions for you when you reach Liberty Island.
Okay. Literally the same outcome, but with funnier dialogue. So we go with the funnier dialogue, I think.
Flight Bay 23, but the pilot beacon seems to be offline. You will need to activate it before I can land.
So these guys have been instructed not to shoot me. Doesn't mean I can't shoot them, though. Oh, right, yeah, he's in a thingy suit. So we have to use the mag rail for him.
You do see the suit, right?
I can't see anything. Why is the game so dark? I didn't look at that. I haven't played video games in 3 weeks. Let me remember how it's done. Ah.
Young enemy,
Maybe I planned to.
then your ear bends.
I love it when
Chairman Dumiel.
I suppose you.
Why so hostile?
You're asking me.
You already joined.
That was a
You were.
Sorry.
You felt.
I talked to a.
You were an arrogant fool.
I am preparing to meet you in Flight Bay 23, but the pilot beacon seems to be offline. You will need to activate it before I can land.
I'm warning you.
Oh god, what save? F10.
Don't play games with the Knights Templar.
Wait, what? What is this? This is C shooting at me. I mean, this works for me. That's not got any more ammo than that. Okay. Rocket launcher. What about Mr. Sleepy over here? Got any ammo? A rocket launcher. And a shotgun. There we go. Almost full. Not very non-lethal. They're all asleep. All the people that can be asleep are asleep. Oh, no, he's not. He's dead. But I didn't kill him. He was killed by SSC. Templar Paladin Z. SSC unconscious. 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 Look, all the good guys are unconscious. It's all good. That's an idea. Oh, there's some spider bombs.
I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem. I'll keep a safe distance for now. When you want to leave, contact me with this beacon. You found the pilot beacon. Activate it, and I'll be able to land.
Where do they spawn? Nobody knows. That's Dr. Nassif. We'll go talk to her.
Always sticking me on the line.
Hello. What's the situation here, Captain?
The Templars have the arcology locked down, and have removed the pilot beacon so we can't even call for an airlift out of here.
Did they destroy it or just move it?
We expect that they just relocated it, since the beacon has to be within a certain range of the hangar bay to be useful. But we can't get out to search for it, let alone activate it. We suspect it may be up in the control room, since that area is so heavily guarded. If you can find it and turn it on, the SSC would know to send in a rescue chopper.
I was just up there, damn it.
Repairing damage. Functionality restored.
Dr. Nassif, how are you doing in the...
I'm doing okay for now.
It is almost too much.
They've got to be stopped.
What do you think that...
They will eventually murder him.
Oh, is that a...
Wait a minute. You aren't my pilot.
Do I look...
I have 5...
Had any trouble?
Trouble? Trouble?
Maybe I can...
Oh, sure.
Hey.
Hello.
You've got to rescue Paul and fulfill your destiny.
Oh man, it's so heavily guarded down here.
I just need one little drop of blood from the tip of your finger.
What's the sample for?
A good cause. Let me...
Go to hell.
Then we will take your blood by...
I'm not playing.
Oh, was that poison? I won't... Time to ride up a...
Can't like this. Make it quick. Where are you?
Oh, hey.
Can we stop? I need a wee.
Yeah? Off you go. And they didn't want to rework this level, so they just blocked this door off with a ginormous box.
I will keep this area secure.
They could have just locked it. Weird. Oh, hey. There's, Oh, sorry. Are you supposed to be awake?
Welcome back. I just revived your brother JC in Antarctica. Tracer Tong is coordinating with him from Germany.
You look like one of the test subjects.
Alex Denton. JC said I was one of the MJ-12 experiments.
Of course, Alex. Sorry, they say the brain freeze snaps off a few dendrites. So it's time. Your biomod architecture, it's universal? That's what reversed my coma?
Yes. JC wants you to meet him at Liberty Island. It won't be easy leaving New Cairo, though. The Templars have seized the arcology.
Don't worry about me. I didn't just come back from the dead to get killed hours before the big event. Join us at the statue. As MJ-12 used us, we've used you. But the commodification of ability is about to end.
No idea who you're at Liberty Island. I've constructed a machine that will populate the atmosphere with the particles that make up our biomod architecture. I may need your help against the force of Templars that has intervened. More when you arrive. Contact your pilot with the Flight Bay 23 beacon. Don't worry about Paul. I will arrange for his extraction.
Fine, go your own way. I don't think I'm going to ignore a threat to the world I brought back from ashes 20 years ago. Brother JC Denton, remember. Our commandos will be waiting for you on Liberty Island, and so will I.
Okay, how are you going to get out of this thing? You just use your cool mods to just punch your way out. There you go.
You must have no idea who you're messing with.
Oh, cup of tea, thanks.
Engaging in combat.
Ow. Not these guys.
That was adequate. Try harder than that.
Oh, shit.
Got my attention now. I'm going to remember this.
I've lost that filthy abomination.
Neurotoxin. Neurotoxin. Neurotoxin.
I've lost the target. Neurotoxin.
Game silly. Hello. Well, I totally see right through that orange name. How's it going? Fly! I don't want the end. That's what I wanted. Ugh. Better use my healing eyes. You still good, Paul? Yeah. I mean, I'm like, am I supposed to break this or something to let him out? Just yeah, like he's just in a box. Right.
Will regret this.
And then they dissolve.
Sound registered.
Let's see if stop walking around. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we just gotta go up there. Through here.
Disruption. I should take a closer look. Engaging in combat. You have got my attention now.
Poor guy.
JC Denton is ready for your help. Without you, the procedure cannot work.
What procedure?
He needs to upgrade the Helios core by merging it with your systems. With access to a living host, Helios will be able to regulate the planet-wide distribution of the biomod architecture.
So I'm going to be merged with Helios just like JC is?
Every person on Earth will be merged to one degree or another.
Just a minute.
We don't have time for many more delays. We should meet.
Just a minute.
We don't have time for...
Thought I was supposed to do something for these guys.
Hey, back off. I don't know you, so leave me alone.
Am I like locked into this now? Don't really get it. Yeah, I have one secondary goal. It's a bugged goal. Okay, I guess we're just leaving.
Initiating repairs.
Right.
Repairs complete. Greetings. Repairing damage. Finished.
Don't really get it. What did I do that locked me out of this? Oh, it was probably having the AI as my pilot. Okay, guess we're going. Ain't that true?
We should leave.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, this game was weird, wasn't it? They just did that thing where they tried to make all of the endings canon.
I cannot watch over you anymore because I'm needed elsewhere. Here is a map of the island. Good luck, Alex.
Alex, Paul is already to be inside the statue. Before my machine will work, however, we need the Aquinas protocol specification from a computer on the lower level of the ATCO. Yes, the machine taps into MJ12's old network, but this time the network will be a tool for everyone. Alex, I'm on the North Dock. Come see me.
Oh, hey, it's the Greys.
In Antarctica, you helped us. JC tells us you are his ally as well. We welcome you. This is danger. With someone like you raiding JC, we are hopeful.
Oh, there's quite a few of them. You alright? Oh no! Well, I'm not letting the Grey die. That's not acceptable.
In Antarctica, you helped our kind. JC tells us you are his ally as well. We welcome you. With someone like you raiding JC, we are hopeful. Like this.
Yeah. Nice one. Hey, where's he gone? Oh, there he goes. Oh my god, no ammo. Running, running, running. Right, where the bloody hell's the North Dock? Like over there, isn't it? Fuck's sake.
Visual enough, I should take a closer look. You This is too easy. This
Okay. Doesn't seem to mind being punched with a baton. Good job, quick saved.
you will regret it.
Oh my god, what did he have? Some kind of electric zappy thing. I need his ammo. Buckets and buckets of ammo.
Remember this.
Okay, ammo. Ammo is good.
Alex, I'm here. I took cover in the comm van by the UNATCO rooms. Let's talk. Time to decide who we're gonna bring down first. I'm freezing my ass off out here. The Omar shut down my enviro suit remotely. What are we gonna do?
They're searching for data that will let them restore the pre-collapse communications grid.
Which they will appropriate for themselves, whoever finds it first.
That's the impression I get.
It doesn't take a genius to see that they all want one thing, to force their system or whatever on the rest of us. The world is doing just fine without a supreme leader.
We can't just walk away from this.
We can after we eliminate the leadership of these factions and destroy whatever it is J.C. Denton is building inside the statue.
You mean kill everybody on the island?
The leaders, the ones dragging the rest of the planet into this mess. J.C. Denton's utopia machine, whatever it is. I'm ready to back you up. Just give me an assignment.
But that's not the Leon way. He's turned on the Omar because he didn't realize that they were trying to like change him. I agree with him, but also I don't want to kill the Dentons. What I want to do is I want to free the Dentons from Helios, so that they can think like individuals instead of some part of a ethical super machine.
Hang tight for now.
Whatever you say.
And give me all your ammo.
Cairo, by the way. The biomod canister on the crate over there. It was a payment from the Omar. Personally, I'm done with biomodification.
What's the problem? You scared?
I don't need you, Alex. I can restore Aquinas myself. I just sent my commandos into you, naturally, to make sure you don't transfer the cortical data to the wrong place. Auxiliary circuits engaged.
Let's go to the dock first. Man, the world's changed a lot. This isn't the North Dock. This is the West Dock. This is where we enter the game. In Deus Ex 1. Doesn't mean there's a secret vending machine over here somewhere. Yeah. Ooh, you're not supposed to go back there. Whoopsie. Leon didn't, but he's an idiot, so. Just a little bit of unfinished map. I don't think they were expecting anybody to search quite that hard. This whole area seems a little... what's the word? Oh, what?
Freezing my ass off.
They're searching.
Which they
That's
just we
hang tight for now.
Brought you something from Cairo, by the way. Biomod canister on the crate over there.
Hang tight for.
What's the problem? You scared? What's the problem? You scared? What's the problem? You scared? Just tell me who.
Oh my god, just let me pick up the damn battery.
What's the problem? You scared?
I don't need you, Alex. I can restore Aquinas myself. I just sent my commandos into UNATCO to make sure you don't transmit the protocol data to the wrong place.
Wait. Who the fuck is that?
Shut up.
Hmm.
Thieves and scabs.
Somebody lost.
Go ahead and try something. I'm ready for you.
What can you tell me about this place?
What's to tell? It's where I live. 15 years now. I was the first one to show up. Guess it was abandoned during the collapse. I don't know what's going on out there, but this is my home, and I'm equipped for a fight if it comes to that.
Yeah? What kind of equipment do you have?
Guess some things I started from a couple of thugs a while back. You at the raiding party or
Death
something?
Blow 1971. Thank you for the raid.
So far. I'm selling
How's it
some of the
going?
stuff if you're interested. Want to do business?
Did you have a good stream? Look at this guy selling stuff.
Give me the ammo clips.
What a happy ending. Must have thought twice when he saw us.
Well, hi Raiders.
Be assured, I will find you. This doesn't seem right.
Oh, and the Mad Max games looks pretty good. There's the open world one where ammo is really scarce. You gotta like try and get all your car bits back. Cool game.
Ghost, gotta look at them own, know what I mean?
Do the bidding of J.C. Tinton, but is your heart in it? Or are you tempted to share the Aquinas specification with us? We offer you your humanity, whereas he can give you nothing but a machine simulation of humanity.
Nice. I need to see that movie still. Not much chance to go to the cinema these days. The 1-year-old. In tow.
Is this an act, or are you just out of your head?
Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Ow. Ow. Crap. Yeah. Nice. Well, thank you for the raid again. I understand if you have to raid and run, if you've got to go get on. I appreciate it, though. Thanks. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, this is Deus Ex 2 Invisible War. Deus Ex Invisible War, I think it was called. But it's the second one. And this is relatively near the end, I think. I'm not sure. This game keeps on pulling one over on us.
What can you tell me?
What's to tell?
Yeah?
Just want to do business?
Give me the ammo. What can you tell?
What?
Yeah.
Just want to do.
I'll take the.
Hey, yo, I know you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Let me see your face.
Do the bidding of J.C. Tinton, but is your heart in it? Or are you tempted to share the Aquinas specification with us? We offer you your humanity, whereas he can give you nothing but a machine simulation of
Christ, for the sake of purity. Now you'll see death. You will be destroyed. You do see the show with eyes.
Sorry. Yeah, self the hell up.
It's not too late to avoid another collapse. Transmit the Aquinas specification to the WTO orbiting science platform Ophelia.
These machines were built before you were born. Would you like some help figuring them out?
I can manage.
I remember a time when they were operational. They were the backbone of pre-collapse society.
And they called it Aquinas. That's about all I need to know.
No one knew that name. By the 2050s, communications protocols had become successively more comprehensive and classified, until there was only one protocol, synonymous with all economic activity, yet managed by a very small group of people.
Didn't you get the message when I rescued Paul? If I bring the system up, it won't be for the Templars.
I am the only world leader who would use this network against machine evolution. Please, nothing but obsolescence awaits humanity if we go back to microsecond economics. Revive Aquinas and assign hub privileges to our computing center in Munich.
I'll think about it.
Do this for the Templars, then help us reconfigure JC's contraption to disperse a nanite capsid predator, and we will end the plague of biomodification once and for all.
It's not too late to avoid another collapse. Transmit the Aquinas specification to the WTO orbiting science platform Ophelia. Most of humanity wants to rebuild, Alex. Ignore them, and what are you fighting for? Not freedom, not democracy. Then what?
Is that really the only 3 options to pick for the ending of this game? I pick people who are in charge of the world and want more power. I pick people who aren't in charge of the world but want to have all the power and also don't like everybody else. Or I give it to the hero of the first game who's been smushed together with a super AI and his brother and a bunch of poor tortured grey aliens. Okay. The greys is what swings it for me, I guess. Yeah. Crap.
I'm going to remember this.
No, you're not. You're going to get vaporized by your masters for failing.
A body. I've got my attention now.
What? Why are you so good at aiming when everyone else sucks so bad? Oh, how far back are we? No. This is starting to feel a little bit like a grind. Good, bad, or contrarian. I know, right? Yeah, it's not so bad. Skull gun. Is there a skull gun down here? Where's Gunther's room? Oh wait, isn't this where the prison is? Nah, you didn't see shit. Ah, oh, crap.
Now you'll see death. A small price for the sake of purity. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there goes my camera. Grab that.
Please peacefully pursue your business. Keep moving.
Whoops.
Tampering with security devices is a crime.
It's not too late to avoid another collapse. Transmit the Aquinas specification to the WTO orbiting science platform Ophelia. Most of humanity wants to be bailed, Alex. Ignore them, and what are you fighting for? Not freedom, not democracy. Then what?
You're clear. Now come to the statue. I need a direct interface with your biomodifications in order to structure Helios properly. To be the center of a civilization, an electronic mind must mirror the intelligences of the citizens. We will be the models.
I managed to skip that dialogue, that's nice. Yep, got to turn around. Oh, they can't do stairs though.
Trespasser is now gone. Engaging in combat. You will
Make way.
Still got some fight in me.
Thanks. No. Nothing cool in here. Hmm.
Waiting for my chance. You better not have shoved me on purpose.
We tried everything, but it just keeps going over that same bit of carpet. Look like an enclave type.
Time to cool it, know what I'm saying?
Watch where you're going.
Wow, 20 years and no one's touched them.
There's just something wrong with that whole damn machine.
For your information, I actually like lemon lime.
Oh yeah? Then why don't you drink one?
I'm not afraid to.
Then do it.
I'm not thirsty right now.
Denying people their natural born rights to choose their own artificially flavored destinies? Like I said, there's just something wrong with that machine.
Maybe that's why they all left. The soda selection. Something just wasn't right about the people who worked here. Probably some sort of office politics. Someone trying to get back at somebody else. Maybe it was an...
Was it a food additive test?
Hmm. No dialogue. Okay. Guess we're done here.
Shut up.
What can you tell me of what? Maybe another time.
Working for the true masters. Visual anomalous. That was adequate. You'll have to try harder.
Irredeemable. You're absolutely irredeemable. Prepare yourself for the grave.
Hello? No, this will be it. I've been waiting for this.
Go on, Leon. Fuck him up.
Wait too long.
No? There we go. He blew himself up. Don't feel bad about that at all. Would have liked some ammo though. Oh no! Leo's dead. Hmm. I didn't kill Leo. Templars killed Leo. It's not my fault he just stood there and got shot. No! um.
How fragile a life. This is far from over. Oh. Oh.
What's the problem? You scared? I'm tired of standing.
Hang tight.
What's the problem? You scared? What's the problem? You scared?
Really? No ammo. It's fine, he's alive now. Oh man, I missed that. Did I leave Jace? Did I leave Paul locked in a thing? Did I fuck that up? Like he said not to worry, don't worry about me. It's fine, okay. Because that would suck. Apparently he's friendly. One second, guys. You haven't missed much. A guy was exploded and his neck went really long. It was glorious. That's about it. So sorry about that. You know when your mind is somewhere else. I need more multi-tools.
Why aren't you at the statue with JC?
I can't leave these bots unattended, or they might fall into the hands of one of our enemies.
Are their legs frozen or something?
The bots are fine. It's cracked processors in the housing units that have prevented me from bringing them online. JC warned me that the eutactic nature of the statue reconstruction would require him to drop the temperature. But this is quite extraordinary.
How's he able to control the weather?
You can do it with a nanite swell. The particles absorb kinetic energy, which is then emitted as light. By the time I arrived, though, the glow had subsided, so our choppers had no warning and crossed into the zone too quickly.
Can the housing units be repaired?
Yes, it's a simple repair. I just seem to have left Trio without any multi-tools. At least we're making progress.
At least I'm making progress. So I need to find another multi-tool. Whee! And where am I going to find multi-tools? Decent mounts. eBay. Where the bloody hell am I supposed to find multi-tools? Ooh, is the Steam sale on now? Is it the summer? Surely the summer Steam sale is finished. This is just like an extra bonus Bethesda id Software machine games sale. Celebrate the dooming, the Doom remaster. Also, QuakeCon. It's QuakeCon. So I installed the Doom 1.2 remastery thingy and just looked at the raw files. All of the WODs are just loose in there. The updated WODs, they're just loose WODs, and they still conform to the same, like, Slade opening WOD, where's all the data, like, compression. It's great. So, in theory, you could probably play the new episode in, like, GZ Doom or whatever. I love a loose WOD. Me too. Loads of data.
With someone like you raiding JC, we are hopeful.
Hey guys. Any But I need multi-tools. Give me multi-tools. I need them now. Oh, man.
You have the Aquinas Protocol, and here I am. Your enemies are defeated.
I have no enemies, merely topographies of ignorance. The people drift aimlessly, collecting into clans, wherever they find a glimmer of knowledge.
You don't sound worried.
Helios has regained its hub privileges. Step into the infusion.
Don't trust him without his
The
sunglasses.
body will be replicated in the air and ultimately in the bloodstreams of every last human being.
Yeah. But first...
Welcome. It's hard to believe that our hard work is nearly done.
Are you sure we can trust JC, even after the merger in Antarctica? Have you looked around? All he's done, I have to wonder about his sanity.
This is what we've been working toward ever since I uncovered the truth about UNATCO and MJ-12, even if I didn't realize it at the time. I trust his vision.
He intends to give every human being a nanite infusion. That doesn't seem drastic to you?
His vision isn't easy to comprehend because he's operating on a higher level now. We just have to trust his wisdom.
Yeah, right?
Soon we'll all share in it.
I don't know. I feel like just turning off Helios as an option, just to like have a think about it, and having the option to turn it back on if he still feels like he wants to. Like, just seems a bit odd to go straight into full blown. I need multi-tools. If I were a multi-tool, where would I be? In here? Yeah, like, everyone's very, like, absolute with all of their opinions and their plans. Like, just, like, have you had to think about it? Have you slept on it, JC? Because I have a feeling as a cyber person with an AI going on in your brain, you don't sleep at all, and that's probably a bad thing.
What's the problem? I'm tired of standing around. Let's do this.
Hang tight for now.
Whatever you say. What's the problem? You scared?
We just need to find 2 multi-tools. If I forget why I'm running around, remind me it's multi-tools. Right, yeah, steps. No. Hey, Tino.
Thieves and scabs.
Looking for the plot. I've lost the plot.
Shut up.
What can you tell me about this?
What?
Yeah?
Just some things I want.
Maybe another
Sure.
Cages for mutated animals, a lot of nocturnal guns.
Real smooth, scab.
Make way.
Ah. There we go. And hopefully we'll find some more somewhere else. Right. The question is, where do we think .000 is on this map? Probably like directly above the Statue of Liberty or something. Like, where would logically? Oh, that's this map though. This is a separate map down here. Where would they have started with? The singularity. Keep your eyes peeled for a big old load of floating multi-tools. I suppose it'll just look like a single multi-tool until it gets bumped. Yeah, sure.
What can you tell me?
What?
Yeah,
Just one.
maybe enough.
Oh, hey, I found him.
Just scurry on by. I'm busy.
I just made you guys rich. What are you talking about?
Waiting for my chance. You better not have shoved me on purpose.
There you go, lads. Enjoying being rich.
You don't impress me.
You don't impress me much. Oh, you got the augments, but you got the touch. So you can jump 30 feet into the air. That don't impress me much. Dip, 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 dip. uh, T-gone. Wait, no, this is right.
Scanning.
Good work. Now I will take action.
What are you going to do?
You've seen more of the island than I have. Where do you think the bots will do the most good?
The safest option would be to consolidate JC's defenses around the statue.
Good advice. The important thing is to protect the interface to Helios and the Aquinas network.
Exactly.
Then it will be time for you to do your part, Alex. Everything depends on you.
Okay. I'm going to do a hard save, and we will explore some endings, because I have a feeling it's just a make a final choice ending type thing. Am I correct in that assumption? I think I am. Boing. 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 Out of bounds, you say? Pile of boxes, you say? Pointless area with nothing in it, you say? Okay. Except there's one little panel of ground that's got emitting light for some reason. No. Ooh, new area. Ugh.
I think it's poison. But it will take more than that.
They're friendly firing each other now.
Detect a significant anomaly. Initiating repairs. Finished.
I probably could have like spoke to that woman if she hadn't been blown up by her friendly, but well, not my fault. Oh, it's Declare. She's dead. I didn't want to kill Declare or Chad. Oh, I might have to redo this area. I mean, it's kind of their fault for putting like acid gas detonation things in their henchmen, but you know, whatevs. In the bottle, eh? This is it. They were just sitting around drinking Plato. Sorry, sitting around drinking and reading Plato and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein in the New York. And then they both passed out from drinking too much and hit their faces on the table. Oh no, that's terrible. And then they froze to death because they left the door open and their robot malfunctioned in the cold. Yep, that looks like that's what happened here. It's clear. Sorry, I don't know why it sounded like that.
I programmed these units myself.
With someone like you raiding JC.
Okay.
Great work. The JC healing.
Step into the chamber. It's time. With this act, the geography of human thinking will be leveled. Every mind will be part of a continuum.
It's not shutting down.
Speak. Year of our union, 125. Our consensus remains clear. Yes, we will prolong this second century of peace. Economic automation is complete. Our research will now encompass other frontiers. Yes, this is the consensus we have created. Our unity will soon be absolute. The remaining boundaries are vanishing. Yes, share.
Gordon knows what he's doing. He's a trained professional. He doesn't need to hear all this.
Your needs are the needs of all. Let us understand and be transformed. Yes, transform each other and transform yourselves. The only frontier that has ever existed is the self. Helios has spoken.
Anything that goes has spoken is not really generally very good. I didn't read that fast enough. That's the end of the game. That's the ending I got. What did it say? I didn't see what it said. I was too busy making jokes. Something about men and some compromise. I don't know, I'm not really sure. Let's get Leon to help us shoot everybody. Now that I've set it up to be an impossible gauntlet.
What's the problem? You scared? I'm tired of standing around. Let's do this.
I want to wipe out the Dentons.
Here we go.
It crashes. Nope, you're not allowed to do that. Nope. I think that might be the end. Well, how anticlimactic is that? Yeah. This game had so many promising elements. That's it, yeah. Had so many promising elements, and it's just kind of sucky. Pretty much. The end. I didn't kill him. Your stupid rocket launcher killed him. Ow. Neurotoxin.
You're not going.
Ow. Okay. Yay! Me and the Spider Boys win! Oh, sorry. Wait. They blew up their machine? Ow, 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 ow. They're all just unconscious.
What's the problem? I'm tired of standing around. Let's...
I want to wipe out the...
Is he coming?
Wait too long and one of these greedy bastards might slip off the island. Bet they aren't expecting to see Leo Jankowski.
Oh, I see. He was resetting.
Finally, a real fight.
Say that, but I think you're going to be mildly disappointed.
Piece of cake.
Yay!
Read the field, then make your move. I'm starting to enjoy myself. They won't know what hit them.
Really?
You do not even comprehend today's significance for the future of this planet, but you have our gratitude. A discount will be applied to all of your business transactions with our agents anywhere in the world.
What?
After the Great Collapse, only the mighty survived. 2 centuries of war saw the rise and fall of many empires. It was the age of heroes, the battle-fired crucible of all subsequent history. In the end, the Earth was no longer green. Nothing survived on its surface other than a few embers of humankind. But from this crucible emerged the masterworks of evolution. They were fit not just for the new Earth, but for the most barren corners of creation. The glory of humanity would henceforward stretch on, through time and space, to the vanishing point of eternity.
Oh, okay. Humanity guaranteed to live out the universe. There wasn't a video for the end of the... Oh, yeah, there was. It was just a big, whooshy, brain glowy, heady... Oh, okay, this is... I don't think we're done with this. Well done, everybody. Yay. That's the end of Deus Ex 2, Invisible War. Should we look up the other endings? While we're at it. We got 2 of the endings.
Historians no longer doubt that an event such as the collapse was necessary for the emergence of our global democratic state. How else would everyone, high and low, have been convinced to embrace communal scrutiny? It's hard to believe, but prior to 2052, humans lived in armed encampments of hundreds of millions of people. Now, after a century of peace, our great cities flourish. Enormous towers command the landscape on every continent. 1 trillion transactions per second. So much inscrutable activity. Yet we are united, at peace.
As it's cursed.
We owe it all to Ophelia, a name we all know. But what is Ophelia? A system? A place?
Ophelia Balls.
We all know her name, yet our leaders deny that she even exists. Believe, citizens. Believe in the creator of our world. Is it wrong to love a being you cannot see? Such belief is the highest faculty a human being can develop. If you doubt that she exists, just look around. Look at all she has made.
So that must have been the WTO ending, right? Oh, we saw that one. Ah, really is of importance not only what men do, but also what manner of men they are that do it. Among the works of man, the first importance surely is man's. Okay. Ah, the Lands of Law ending.
Good citizens, paladins, we have won. Allow me this allegory. Our forebears would say that we have at last reached the Delectable Mountains. Yes, well, we have conquered these mountains, and soon not one hill will have a name other than Clear. We have burned the land clean. What cells of disease remain are few in number and short on time. But friends, citizens, I tell you today that we have a new enemy. The enemy's name is Error, and it stands tall against the horizon. This new enemy is all too human. But we will act now, before these traitors spread their disease to other susceptible minds.
After the great collapse, but for the
Okay. I'd say that out of the 2 endings, I got both of the least evil endings, I guess. Global utopia run by an AI. No free will. and humanity evolves into the Omar and lives on longer than time itself. So, you know,